G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s Show. Now today we're going to shift the focus, guys, to Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, that guy was really the biggest tough guy in the 80s. I mean, bodybuilder, movie star, and really those films that he had out were so iconic, and I'm sure many of you love his films. But what are Arnold's favourite movies? In particular, what is Arnold Schwarzenegger's favourite 80s movie? Well, guys, today I'm going to answer that question, and I'll start by saying the film that he totally adores came out in 1982, and it was a big blockbuster, guys, and it really blew Arnold away. It was directed by Steven Spielberg, and that film was E.T. the Extraterrestrial. So that film, guys, is Arnold's personal favourite from the 80s, but in recent times he's been very vocal about what some of his other favourite movies are as well, and in fact he dropped about another 5 titles recently, and he said, guys, that he simply adores Titanic, that Jim Cameron film. I mean, Arnold's worked with Jim Cameron on the Terminator films and True Lies, and he obviously really appreciates what Jim did with Titanic. So guys, now we have E.T. and Titanic, and Arnold really has some interesting tastes, because another favourite of his is The Godfather, that Francis Ford Coppola mafia epic that really made a big star of Al Pacino, Robert Duvall and James Caan. I mean, that is just a fantastic film. I'm sure many of you out there would call that one a masterpiece. So guys, we've got E.T., Titanic and The Godfather. I mean, Arnie's really hitting a home run here. And also, guys, he's a big fan of, brace yourself, The Sound of Music. Arnold simply loves The Sound of Music, and guys, that really was a big film in the 60s, and if you love your Rodgers and Hammerstein, it really does deliver. I mean, Julie Andrews puts on a wonderful show in that film. It really is a great performance, and it really must have impressed Arnold. So guys, another film that he simply adores is a film from another great action star, and it of course won Best Picture. It is Unforgiven, that great western by Clint Eastwood. Arnold thinks that is a masterpiece as well. And guys, there's another movie that Arnold really appreciates. In fact, it's a bit of a precursor to one of his own films. The film I'm going to tell you now about is really a bit of a precursor to the Terminator in some ways. I mean, Arnold was kind of inspired by it with his performance, and here it is, guys, Westworld. So Westworld, starring Yul Brynner, really hit the sweet spot with Arnie, and he simply adores that film as well. So guys, I think he came up with a neat little six-pack there, Arnie. But guys, I will also say this: Arnold also revealed what he thinks is his personal favourite out of the films that he starred in. And man, I mean, as I said at the start of the video, he's been in so many iconic films, and Arnold, of course, is synonymous with the action genre, but he also tried to adapt and add a lot of comedy to his films, and then after a while they took on the guise of action comedies. And Arnold's favourite film that he ever starred in is in fact one of those action comedies. It of course is Kindergarten Cop in 1990, and I remember seeing that film in the theatre, and I really think it did contain everything that you love about Arnold. I mean, his charisma was on high, there was plenty of jokes in there, and the film really had a nice action quotient as well. So it really showed different sides to Arnold as a performer. It really showed a lot of his personality, that film, and guys, I think Kindergarten Cop is simply wonderful. So it's just great to hear that Arnold likes that. So guys, that's 7 films that Arnold really loves, one he starred in. And guys, let's just reiterate those 6 films. Let's go. So we've got E.T. Arnold adores, The Godfather, Titanic, The Sound of Music, Unforgiven, Westworld, and he really likes his own movie, Kindergarten Cop. So guys, it was great talking about Arnold once again from a bit of a different perspective. I mean, he really has his likes, and I think all of those films that Arnold adores, I think, are great movies. So he's chosen those titles very well. He's obviously put a lot of thought into his selection, and he has really good taste. So kudos to Arnold, and guys, keep watching the 80s show, because I will be back with some more videos very soon. In fact, you will never know what is going to pop up on the 80s show. And guys, I might be back with some more titles from a famous actor on films that they simply love. So I think it's always interesting looking at these iconic performers and getting to the bottom of what they enjoy themselves. I think it really lets us in a little bit into their personality, and we get to know them a little bit better. It's a bit of an exploration, really, and this has made me feel different once again about Arnold. I felt I knew so much, but knowing that he really likes those films, well, it shows all those characteristics to his personality. So guys, what I will say is thanks for watching, and as always guys, please like, comment and subscribe. It was an absolute pleasure. This is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and just as good a taste in movies as Arnold. Please subscribe, and good night, viewers.